refrigerator is your greatest line of defense against any disease, any sickness, any disease. Now, I personally am not a vegan, and I do not endorse a vegan lifestyle. I do endorse tea drinking. I do endorse herbal medicine. And because I live a herbal lifestyle, I have all types of teas, all types of herbs, all types of beeswax, all types of honeys, and my house has not been stricken with coronavirus in all 9 months. And anybody who has called me and told me their symptoms of coronavirus, I made sure that I told them what to do. And everything that I ever told them, I can find in my refrigerator right now. Lemons, lemons, always keep your lemons. Always keep your ginger. Always keep some garlic. Okay? God had a reason why he put all this stuff on earth. We over here like, oh no, I have to go to the doctor because the doctor said this. And you ever notice, until Auntie, she might have had the first sickness where she went to the hospital, but she was fine. And then all of a sudden, she started taking medicine and boom, your health go down. Like, I don't have to be affiliated with anybody because I noticed that when I worked in the industry, okay, I seen that it was a price tag on everything. It was a price tag on the medicine. It was a price tag on your doctor bill. It was a price tag on all that stuff. So I was the one who, when people called up and they didn't know, this is how I do know that we are ignorant. When they didn't know what was going on, they called the benefit department, and that's where my black behind was, sitting there answering questions to people who was like, oh, these doctors is running up a check on me. Yeah. So once I saw the capitalism in the medical industry, and then I started looking over into the herb industry, and I saw that there are people and groups of people, and don't get me wrong, I respect Dr. Sebi. I hate the tragedy that happened to him, but I feel like a lot of the stuff that is put out is used and it's abused information, because at the end of the day, you should not be paying $250 from something that God grew out the ground. You know why you paying $250? Because you don't know that in your vitamins is echinacea, and you can drink that as a tea, and you can find that growing around locally. And I just been doing all types of stuff to try to show y'all. Oh, I work at. Did a video. I work at a nursing home. Look at this. This is echinacea growing. Then I showed in front of my house is red clover growing. We don't know what this stuff is, and then they tell us this is weeds. We don't have any defense. Oh, dandelions. Should nobody be sick when you got dandelions in the spring hit? Dandelions was growing in everybody's yard. Dandelions are able to be made into, you can go out and boil them, put some type of sweetener in the water, and boom. But the difference between my grandma and your grandma is, my grandma is 97 years old. She's still alive, but she didn't use Kool-Aid when she made us juice. She literally cut up some lemons and made lemonade. And that's the difference between us and them. Granny back then, she had time to hand do a couple of things. We don't got time to do that. We open a packet, pour the water in there, pour the sugar in there, and keep going and think we're going to live like that. Somebody who sells sea balls came to my page and told me I was misinformed. No, baby, I searched high and low. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I've been a sick person. I've been a person on the other end of the bills. I know what's going on. And I'm not going to capitalize off of people telling them, oh yeah, come let me sell you this. No. And number two, it costs too much to try to capitalize. You know how much jars and bottles, and I ain't got time. And I don't got time to take away from my kids trying to bottle it up. When I know if I give you a fish, I'll feed you for one day. If I teach you to fish, I'll feed you for a lifetime. And you will teach your kids, and then we won't have generational diabetes and generational lupus and generational this and that and this, because God put literally every single thing that we need on this earth to survive. He put it here. He put it here. Honey, he made bees have stingers because honey is so important that, listen, While y'all do y'all work, it's going to be protected. And they got bees that'll run out and tear you up, get a life, so that the next set of bees can do what they want. And there's always a new set of bees on the way just in case something happened and they all die off. My God has supplied all our needs, and I'm not going to let nobody, I don't care who you think you are, who you know, how many Instagram followers you got, I'm not going to let nobody capitalize off of no sick person. If you got lupus, this, that, I don't care. Get in my inbox because I tell you how to do it for free. It's been people who came to me, oh, I got BV. My whole thing is I'm not going to violate your HIPAA. My thing, because guess what? I worked in the industry. And I'm not going to violate your HIPAA. I'm not going to say, oh, this person put this up. If it's not a baby announcement or somebody told that they had their liver disease or whatever, somebody else said that they had COVID, I'm not going to come out and put your story out. It's up to you to put your story out. But in the interim, God is going to save souls and save bodies and save lives through me. And I don't need to charge nobody. I live in my little cubicle. My joint's straight. My kids all got rooms and I got a room. And I don't want for nothing. I don't need nobody to come take care of me. And I'm not going to capitalize off of 6 people. Because I remember when I was sick. But when I got a little mag sneak, but that's it. I remember being sick looking for Dr. Sabi. And when I seen $750 on his website, I'm like, for what? Then I start going to the herb store, buying all the little stuff that I seen. Oh, and you know what? Another thing is a sister didn't just research the herbs. I researched the body. So then when I start noticing the body is all the issues were issues of the blood, and every single issue was because you had a lack of oxygen. So when your body is not getting oxygen to your blood, and the only way that you really get oxygen to your blood is through tea. So you can eat all the sea moss you want to, and you can take yourself down to where you're not eating meat, but that's the only way you're going to get absorbed. And to get absorption, you need selenium. So it's other things that God put on the earth that can give you selenium. And I respect one girl, Heal Thyself. She does put up posts, like she does do sea moss, but she does put up posts and she uses other things within the sea moss. So I'm just saying, as sea moss, you have to look at it like it's a probiotic. So it's going to clean out your gut. But that's probably why God made me allergic to seafood and allergic to nuts, because I would be stuck where everybody else is stuck. But there's people out there who can't take the iron levels that's in sea moss, like me, because I'm allergic to dang on seafood. And I'm allergic to almonds, cashews, walnuts, tree nuts. And I know it's 10,000 people out there like me. And there's 325 million people in America. So I know it's 300,000 people just like me. I ain't here to capitalize off you. I want to teach you so you can teach your kids. That's what I'm going to do. When I'm able to put out what I'm able to put out, that colleges is going to pay me to show up. I'm not worried about the selling. I'm worried about doing the TED Talks. I ain't worried about the little peon stuff that other people was worried about. Believe me, y'all talking small change. I'm talking about making what y'all make in a year and a weekend doing public speaking. Okay, I don't got time. I don't have time. Even if you don't even see where I'm at, I don't have time to be competing with people to sell a product. I am the product. What I have to say is the product. And that's why if you follow my page, you're going to grow up with me. But I promise you, in the end, you're going to see that everything I said was right. When I came out in like January, I said, oh, coronavirus is coming. Everybody talking about Kobe. Run that back. Go back in my page and look. You'll see Kobe. Right? Same day Kobe, I was dropping videos about coronavirus. I was already on it telling you to wash your hands before Dr. Fauci. I'm calling out Dr. fucking Fauci. Before Dr. Fauci, I was on it. But that's because I serve a God that sit high and look low, and he ain't going to do nothing unless he reveal it to his prophets first. But I say I'm not a shaman, and I'm going to put you on, but I'm not going to put everybody on because everybody going to run out and try to sell people products. You're going to have to go and do the work like I did the work. But if you call me and my mama's sick and my auntie's sick and this and this and this and that, I'm going to make sure you straight. I'm going to make sure you're straight. I'm going to tell you what you should do. People used to call me, oh, I have bacterial vaginosis. If you're suffering with bacterial vaginosis, go get you some raw honey and eat it. Eat a spoonful. After a week, I bet you that clear up. If you know, you know. I'm trying to tell you, after a week, if it don't clear up, if you got a yeast infection, try some raw honey. I promise you. I ain't. I'm not even a whole big John, but I used to be bigger. My kids ain't not one of them got a cold, not one of them got a headache. Everyone got the hair where they need to be growing. My house, as for me and my house, we gonna serve the Lord. But I'm gonna give glory to where it belongs. And God put it in the Word how you should use certain stuff. But we don't go to Him no more. He's passe. We have Google now. We know everything. But God already put everything here. But y'all trust doctors, y'all trust the government, y'all trust the people that's out here trying to hurt y'all, make sure y'all ain't here. You can't have a baby because your womb ain't clean, because the stuff that you eating ain't right. It ain't right. You don't know what combination to put in to get what you need out. So in the interim, you can follow this page, you can not follow this page, but if you follow this page for whoever, go on about your business. But I just want to say, Emmanuel,